Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me here. This is Brandy, and I wanted to go through a quick walkthrough of the Enchanted map by Colette and Reid. It's just a simple box, simple Hay House box here. Really nice, thick, short, just original style Hay House style book. And I wanted to go into the cards because I'm sure you guys are interested in what they look like. And so let's get to it. And some of these are going to be in reverse. I didn't even think to I've been using it, so I haven't even thought to organize them. I apologize. This one is flying. These are absolutely beautiful images. I really like them. That's number 20. So, in here is Dry Desert. This one is Making a Choice. Making a Choice. See the two doors there? I like this image. It's very nice. Two totally different directions to take. Very nice card. I was really drawn to this one when I saw the images of this card. I liked it a lot. So, Wizard of Awareness. Stormfields. Trying to get it to focus. And this one is Gentle Gardener. Very, very pretty. They're like fairies out there on the eggs. Look at that one curled up. Very pretty card. Gentle Gardener. Should have straightened these out. I apologize. Ride the Wave, number 14. Look at that fairy riding the beautiful, beautiful dolphins. Ride the Wave. What I like about this deck and also Wisdom of the Oracle, there are some fairies in this mystical, really mystical decks. I really like both of these decks. The Enchanted Map and Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette and Reid. They're very pretty. Into the Unknown. Just a very, very pretty deck. Or pretty imagery on that card. Protecting Treasure, number 39. Next up is number 18, Magic Stream. I like that they are numbered, so it's very easy to get to in the guidebook. It makes it so simple. I actually prefer when they are numbered. Instead of going in alphabetical order, I actually prefer that. Slow and Steady, number 12. Very pretty card. I just got them kind of. Solitude, number 13. Solitude. Very pretty. I actually like the cards that are more vibrant and just happy cards. But, you know, we all like drawing happy cards. Deep Freeze, number 26. I still love the imagery on each and every one of these. They are so pretty on them. 42, which is Wide Open. Very pretty card there as well. Number 35, Education. So learning, you know, it doesn't have to necessarily be about going to school and education that way. I just think this is a very pretty card as well. Mountain, number 6. Lovely. Number 29, Coming Apart. Or Coming to Life. I said Coming Apart. Pardon me. I believe there is a card in this deck or the other one that has that. And I'm like, that doesn't resonate with the image. I don't know where I got that. I lost my train of thought. Apologies so much. 10 rock bottom. I actually like this image. Not that this is an image I want to get or a card I want to get, even though with a lovely image. I just think that it's kind of like, even reversed, it's like the same image, and then there's a bottom. It just has that really mystical, like, I love it. And I'm also a really big fan of Labyrinth. And I know some of these cards remind me of sort of like Labyrinth, and it's one of my favorite movies. I absolutely love it. So of course I would love this deck. This is Home. A lot to look at in this image here. A lot you can take from this image as well. Next up, Coming Together. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Next is Sad Embrace. This one is Coming Apart. Okay, 46, Coming Apart. Wishing Well is number 48. One Ring Circus. Let's focus here. Number 15. One Ring Circus. Spark is number 34. And this is very, very pretty. You can see hearts up there, and it's just beautiful imagery here. So that's number 34. Number 36, Commitment. I love the hands reaching out and the heart, confetti and stars, and there's a bubble and light, and it looks like there's two hands, and there's a star in his hand. It almost looks like a third is trying to reach out, but I really like this image. It's pretty. Number 21, Field of Dreams. I love the fairies here. I love the eggs. It just kind of was a really nice spring, Easter type card. Very, not too girly or anything, but very fairy tale, mystical. I love decks like this, so of course I love this image here. It just, you can meditate, and it just takes you into a whole new reality during your meditation. I really love all of these images. And they're really accurate for the most part in when you draw these cards. You shuffle and you draw the cards. I think they're pretty accurate. 44, Strength. Very, very pretty. She would have to be very, very strong. Look at that. Very pretty. But yeah. So yes, I've used this deck a lot, and I really like it. I think it's pretty accurate for the most part. It's 51, Moonlight. So, look at that. Ow. It's like I notice something new every time I look at this beautiful deck. But, yeah, I love this deck. I think it's pretty accurate for the most part. Some people say this is 49 Talisman. Some people say this deck is a little harder to understand, but I'll read you the guidebook. It's not hard if you don't understand the meanings. If you can't read it intuitively from the image on the card, you can turn to the guidebook. It gives you the meaning. So it's quite simple. I do think Wisdom of the Oracle is a little easier, but this is still a really nice deck. 22, Intention. I fell in love with the imagery, and I'm like, even if it's harder to understand, I'm just going to get it and I'll see for myself. And of course you can understand from a lot of the cards, but not all of them. For me, I haven't been reading for decades like some people have. and I still can take in a lot from the book very easily. So I think that if you're a beginner, you can use this. That's just my thoughts. Absolutely, because it's easy to understand the what it's telling you from the book. It's very easy to understand. I love this Metamorphosis number 25. So yes, I would really recommend this. 28 movement. Really love the images. They are absolutely gorgeous. 54 encouragement. So sweet. Balancing act, which is number 11. Very pretty. And look at that. Balancing. It's like a crystal ball or a bubble. Balancing that sailboat. And there's like heart confetti. Oh, it's so cute. I don't think I ever really paid attention to this one that much. I probably have never drew this card for me, and I've done this for a couple people, but readings, but not a lot. Not for like clients and things like that, which you could easily do if you have clients. A couple of the decks that I really love to use, probably a lot, probably even more than this deck, is the Sacred Rebels Oracle by Elena Fairchild, which is very in-depth with the reading. I mean, 2 to 4 pages and very spot on. I think this one's pretty accurate too, but also like Sacred, so that's Sacred Rebels, and I like Sacred Destiny as well. I use those a lot, but this one I do use a good bit too. I might not quite use it quite as often as the others, but I still love this deck. Number 5, Goblins. I was actually attracted to the map and instantly made a connection to this one and Wisdom of the Oracle before I made the connection with Sacred Destiny. But as I started using it within a week, I fell in love with it more than like all of my other decks, and so I use that one a lot. Bone Collector number 1. I really love this image as well. And I'm going to hold this one off to the side so we can read more into the book with that particular card. So I can show you it's not hard to understand the guidebook at all. Dragon's Lair, number 19. Number 33, Peaks of Joy. One of my favorites, 38, Heal the Ouch. I've actually gotten this one a few times. When speaking of physical, mental, or emotional healing, things like that, for me, if like I'm in pain of some sort, I'll ask about, something physically. I'll get this one and a few other cards, and I really love the imagery here. It's so, so precious. Heal the Ouch. Definitely one of my favorites. 43, Details, Details. And I love this. I mean, it was funny because the very first time I looked at this image, and card, I never saw this little, is that a bunny? I never saw it before. I didn't see it the first time I looked at this image, actually. So it's similar to Wisdom of the Oracle. Sometimes you'll see more each time you look at the cards. I love the little hidden faces in Wisdom of the Oracle. A lot of the cards have these little hidden faces. I think they're so cute. 32, Magic Prayer. Let's see, 37, Cleaning House. And that cat, I love cats. And cleaning house can mean literally throwing away things you no longer need, cleaning, organizing, or just cleaning your life, throwing away what you no longer need, whether that's a relationships or friendships or just cleaning, just throwing it all away and starting fresh with what doesn't serve your soul purpose. So this is a really good card as well. Spirit of Place, number 4. Absolutely gorgeous card. Spirit of Place. Ooh. Sacred Pool, number 47. Next up is Ghostlands, number 17. Compass, number 50. Rescue, number 16. Very pretty. Golden Palace, number 23. And let me see if I can fix, I'm not sure if it's going to let me fix my lights. I need to hurry up because my phone is kind of, I'm using my telephones for this particular review. Here, number 41, Unexpected Visitors. And the light is getting dim because of the battery is low. 52, Magical Map Shifter. Really nice image there. So, Listening, number 53. So my tripod broke, and the musical symbols. And also using my phone. I have a nice camera or video camera to use for my videos, but it's quite heavy, and it's really hard to do if you don't have a tripod. So so my tripod broke, and I have to get another one. Follow the Leader. I should have waited to do these until that comes, but oh well. Last one, Stuck in the Mud. Absolutely beautiful. So we're going to get to number 1, which is the Bone Collector. Something that you might not be able to quite understand if you are new to the Oracle and cannot read from this particular image. You can actually go to the guidebook. And it tells you how to use the cards and all of that. And if I can get to number 1, so it's number 3. So as you can see, it's kind of difficult to do one-handed, but I'm trying. When the Bone Collector appears, she is asking you to look closely at your circumstances to see if you're fully present or reacting out of past conditioning and unconscious unconscious expectations. Whenever we're wounded, especially when we're young, it is as if something essential is stolen from us. We adapt and accept a particular version of the truth that then sets us up to behave a certain way in the future when faced with a situation that reminds us of the original event. What we know about ourselves thus becomes influenced by perception of limitation. You may feel unworthy or without courage. You may see yourself as flawed or unlovable or expect to be criticized. No matter what your question, the Bone Collector reminds you that the truth is that you are a powerful being with limitless possibilities. She has kept safe what was here for you as you reclaim it now. You have everything you believe you lack. And the Bone Collector is your inner resource. Act as if you have what you need, and you'll find you have it after all. Anything is possible with the awareness. The wounds of the past need not define you. Well, this is hard, kind of trying to read and then kind of read kind of out of the camera and through here at the same time. And this is the reverse meaning. So this particular deck has a reverse meaning, and the Wisdom of the Oracle has a protection meaning, which would be the reversed. But this one's just called reversed. So this one says, the past has a way of repeating itself when you haven't learned the lesson inherent in the original situation. You're faced with this now. The Bone Collector is here to challenge you to see yourself as a whole being and not one who is perpetually trying to heal an old wound. You'll repeat the past if you don't reclaim the things you believe were lost. The information you seek lies in your history. Familiarity in this case isn't an invitation to dance the old dance once again. Instead, it is a call to retreat and choose differently. The Bone Collector has a message. If you do what you did, you'll get what you got. Her warning is delivered with kindness, for she has deep love and respect for you. She will protect you. So that's just a meaning into the Bone Collector. I think just one card of the deck. I think it's very easy to understand. And I think if you pick this up, you'll really enjoy it. So anyway, I hope this was helpful for you guys. And if you like this video, please like, subscribe, or comment below. And I appreciate you watching so much. Have a blessed one.